Following the end of the Cultural Revolution in China, a generation of artists came of age throughout the 1980s and 1990s who swiftly embraced the entire spectrum of 20th century art. The radical work that came out of this generation changed the course of art history in China and indeed resonated with artists and collectors across the globe. So there are few really great collections of Chinese contemporary art in Europe, and La Moutarderie Nationale is amongst the very best. Carefully put together by the visionary Baron and Baroness Gillion Crowet, the collection really captures their passion for this generation of Chinese artists. The collection has been housed for the last 10 years in a beautiful building in Brussels called La Moutarderie Nationale, which is a fantastic 19th century industrial building that used to house a mustard factory. What is so fantastic about this group is that Anne-Marie Gillion Crowet, after she first went to China in 2004, identified the best works by the most important artists very quickly. Liu Ye is one of the most sought-after artists at the moment. I think one of the very important aspects of certainly its smoke, but many of his most important works, is the very strong use of the color red. Now, this is not always obvious to Western collectors, but the color red for artists like Liu Ye was an incredibly important color at the time that they grew up. They grew up in societies where everything was red. There were red scarves, there were red suns. Red is a very crucial color in their artistic practices. Xiaogang is the absolute modern master of contemporary Chinese art. He is arguably one of the most famous names and most influential people within that history. Xiaogang's work really explores the theme of identity in China by using these older photographs of families from the 1950s and 1960s from the previous generations. And what you can see is that he connects the families with these little bloodlines. If you look closely at the painting, there is a bloodline going that connects all the 5 figures in the painting. Zeng Fanzhi's mask series is equally crucial. Zeng Fanzhi moved to Beijing in the early 1990s, and his mask paintings were a response to what he conceived as an increasingly consumerist society. Minjun, alongside Fang Lijun, is one of the key figures from the cynical realist movement, and this was a very important and crucial part of the development of contemporary Chinese art in the 1990s. We are not just presenting one piece of the puzzle from contemporary Chinese art history, but we're presenting a comprehensive overview of the artistic developments in China in the 1990s. Having been housed in the beautiful La Moutarderie Nationale for the last 10 years, this provides collectors with a fantastic opportunity to buy works with great distinguished provenance that are prime examples of some of the most important artists from this generation, and gives them a fantastic opportunity to become part of this history.